Yeah, that's what his mother and aunt are telling me. He remains in the hospital. They say he is in good spirits. But you can tell if you look at this door, this was no accident. We've got more than a dozen bullet holes. There's more on the front side of the home. Angela Rod, and at this point, there's not really a good answer for it. It has been 9 long days since this attempted carjacking here at the airport. CBS 17 has continued to push for answers, to push for more information, and we finally received some new information today. A week and a half after that attempted carjacking at RDU, airport police released this 25-second video clip of the suspect. Here's a photo, and here's it zoomed in. Still can't make it out, neither could we. After interviewing the victim, gathering evidence, is that the best they have to go on? I went to the airport authority looking for information.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Amy Cutler. Through a bell at the door, I explained why I was there. 5 minutes later, someone from their media line responded.
Yeah, we're not going to be providing any additional comments or granting interviews.
What would your message be to, people at the airport that have concerns about this?
We're not going to provide any additional information.
This is a copy of the police report. They refer to the incident as an armed robbery. Much of it, including the complaint statement and investigation of the scene, have been redacted. Here's what we could make out. The woman had just put her luggage in the back. She got into the driver's side. When next thing she knows, she is face to face with a rifle. She says the suspect tried to take off with her inside that vehicle, but for whatever reason, he stopped, got out, and fled.
You don't see any security look around. You just don't see it.
I showed Richard Burr and others arriving back at RDU that photo of the suspect. Can you identify that man?
Not at 50 yards.
What do you think this photo is good for?
No idea.
You think the airport needs to do better?
If somebody got in here with a rifle and tried to carjack somebody, probably so, yeah.
Yeah, probably so is what he had to say. Now, important to note, no one was injured in this attempted carjacking. RDU police, though, are urging you to take another look at that video and photo. They are urging anyone with information to give them a call. Live at RDU, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News.
All right, Amy.
Yes, certainly, Angela. And I also had the chance to meet that baby. She is named Mackenzie in person tonight. She was taken to the hospital to be checked out, released earlier this evening. She is now with her father and grandparents. It was inside room 5 of the 7-day inn here in Dunn, where investigators found the bodies of 3 people. Among them, Jessica Howard and her 1-year-old daughter, Mackenzie. Police tell me they died from an apparent drug overdose, likely fentanyl.
She's a great mother, hard worker. She took care of the child.
Marquette Towns is Mackenzie's father. He let me take these photos of her. She'd just been released from the hospital.
The world, it means a lot to me. It's a blessing.
Did she have any drug problem that you knew of?
I never knew nothing about none of that stuff. I didn't know.
It's a tragedy to everyone.
Dunn Police Chief Clark White says his department has seen a spike in overdoses. In a 12-hour span from Saturday into Sunday, his officers responded to 7 of them. Then Tuesday, this incident. That makes 10 overdoses in just 4 days. A lot for this small city.
There's a lot of evidence that points to it all being related.
White tells me they'll know more once the toxicology reports come back.
The lead investigator on this case has a child that same age. It does take quite a toll on people.
Mackenzie no longer has a mother. Town says he'll do his best to keep Howard's memory alive.
I got pictures. I want to talk about her. Her name gonna always live on.
Towns tells me he plans to take Mackenzie back to Connecticut where he lives on Sunday. As for this investigation, the chief tells me it's unclear how those 3 adults in that motel room knew one another. He calls it an ongoing death investigation. Live in Raleigh, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News.
Very